Welcome back, friends. So, important update on the notes on the pension rules. So, we were going through this important. So, we thought to share. So, यहाँ पे वीडियो bit lengthy हो जाएगी, friends. So, in the beginning, we are saying that. So, kindly try to watch the rules till the end. And if you found it to be useful, then only share with the others. And we'll start from the beginning. So, many rules are there regarding the pension, and the post is very useful. And if you found it to be useful, then only share it. So, dear pensioner friends, all the pensioners who are eagerly waiting for some decision on the pensioners issue of ex gratia, although it was neither a demand nor any provision of such ex gratia in our pension regulations. What it was mentioned in the MOU that ex gratia will not effect a demand of updation on the lines of Reserve Bank of India. So again on 30th February 2024, the final BP settlement was not signed and left undecided for indefinite period. So now the unions say that they will not sign the BPS till 5-day banking is not decided. So a few days before, it was told by union that government has cleared this demand, but now it is said that it is still being discussed. So after all, what is the factual position for not signing the 12th PPS? Nobody knows the actual reason. So our pensioners say that the stay petition filed by Shri Vasant Bankudre ji has blocked their path to sign. The next tentative date for hearing in Honorable Supreme Court of India case, that is in the respected MC Singla case, is 1st March 2024. So we cannot say whether the date will be further postponed or not. Only we can hope and wait till 1st of the March. Friends, every time the unions plays with our sentiments, they are not having any consideration for the financial conditions of the pensioners. So now we should understand that the United Farmer Bank Union is not in a strong position to get 5-day banking for their members. Then what they will do for the pensioners? CHB and his other every time proves that they are not honest to the pensioners' demand. So in the future we should not look toward them. It is our misfortune that we have to fight for justified demand, and United Farmer Bank Union IBA and the government are cheating us. Actually, it is the responsibility of banks to take decision as per the pension regulations 1995. They should understand that pensioners issue does not fall within the preview of bipartite negotiations. The banks are committing a financial crime by denying and delaying pension updation. So I send here with a note written by me explaining why pension issue cannot be discussed or negotiated in bipartite talk between IBA and United Farmer Bank Union for your knowledge. Only Supreme Court will decide the matter, which may be on 1st March or some other date. And after that, please read below the notes on pension rules related to public sector banks by Shri Ramesh Bhartijaji, pensioner of ESBPJ. So rules of pension updation. So pension rules cannot be discussed in bipartite negotiations because pension is governed under a subordinate act named as Pension Regulations 1995, which cannot be amended by negotiations between two unauthorized organizations. So pensioners gave option to adopt pension scheme during their employment or at the time of their appointment in 1994 when banks asked for their irrevocable option on the basis of a memorandum of settlement dated 29th October 1993, so which assured that the pension scheme will be on the lines of Reserve Bank of India and CCS employ pension rules. The moment we gave option for pension scheme and the banks debited their share lying in our PF account, a lifelong implied contract was established between employees and bank according to which the bank legally bound to pay the pension on the lines of Reserve Bank of India and CCS employees pension rule. So then it is wrong to say that banks have no contractual agreement with retirees. The Pension Regulation 1995 came into existence after we had given our option, and any change in the basic and vital conditions of population clause was found missing. It can be a genuine lapse which can be corrected on the basis of the minutes dated 26 March 1994, wherein it is clearly written that application clause should be on the similar lines of Reserve Bank of India, which was discussed and agreed by the two parties under their signature. So inclusion of vital clause, which is a lifeline of the pension scheme, was ignored deliberately with mutual well thought conspiracy. The pensioners have been facing a continuous mental harassment and accumulated financial loss due to non-application of by the banks, which is serious financial crime and fraud with pensioners. So regulation 35(1) provides for pension application what it is being misinterpreted by the banks. Regulation 56 provides that in case of any doubt, regards should be given to CCS employees pension rules. The pension is automatically revised along with every pay commission by central government, but the banks does not recognize Regulation 56. The pension had already been revised in RBI with effect from March 1993 and again revised in 2022. The pension regulation of PSBs are similar to RBI pension rules. The application clause is also not there, but that was approved twice by the Ministry of Finance. So there is no provision of ex gratia. So leaders of working employee union cannot negotiate on pension rule. They can discuss only for periodic wage revision and service condition of bank employees and not on the pension rules. Retirees are not the members of any employee union and also should not be given authority to them to negotiate on pension issues. So such negotiations and agreement have no legal backing and as such are void. And it has also been observed by Honorable Supreme Court in their judgment dated 13th February 2018. The government has misinformed the Parliament in reference to question by MP that the pension is funded scheme and there is no provision of updation. So both the excuses are false and manipulated. So in banks, pension is paid by bank to the debit of pension fund trust account out of the income generated by the investment of funds and the government securities. The pension fund trust account is maintained by individual bank by a board of trustees under Rule 11 and 12 of Pension Regulation 1995, and it provides as to how the funds have to be maintained to ensure monthly payment of the pension. And if the funds are found short to pay monthly pension banks are required to provide more fund out of their profits, and this exercise is required by the end of every financial year. It is statutory liability of the banks to adhere to the regulations. And it is pertinent to note that no pensioner had been appointed as trustee, so ये बड़ा important point है, on the board of trustee of pension fund trust. Thanks Mr. Ramesh Badeja ji. So बड़ी important positive update है. So Mr. रमेश जी का बहुत ही ज़्यादा धन्यवाद, शुक्रिया for enlightening us on the various issues. So बड़े important notes on the pension rules. So kindly share the update if you found it to be useful and subscribe to the channel so that we can update you on the coming pensions.